Alrighty, welcome back to Mildly Interesting. Starting off with number 19, my herd of horses sculpted from Baby Bell cheese wax. I don't know if this is so much mildly interesting as mildly artwork. It's pretty cool. You're obviously a good artist. I'm more than like mildly interested. It's pretty cool. I'd have a conversation with you about like what inspired you to make it and how many of the wax things you needed in order to make each horse. How expensive, therefore, is it? But you also get to consume the cheese. So how tasty is it to make each horse in units of tastiness, of which there's obviously an official measurement system? Do you sell these on Etsy? Please just share. I'm more than like mildly interested. I'm actually interested. It's pretty cool. This car I saw at work painted like an Arizona green tea can. Now, are we sure that this isn't actually a car owned by Arizona Iced Tea or whatever owns Arizona Iced Tea, and they use it in order to like give out free cans at events like the Red Bull Mini Coopers and stuff? Or it's got, are those BBS wheels on it? Actually, like pretty cool wheels. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually kind of a pretty nifty car. It's got the nice like flared out fenders and all that sort of stuff. Pretty cool. This person obviously, you know, they care a bit about the car. Maybe they were just like, it'll be trendy if it says great buy 99 cents on it. Or maybe it is legitimate and there's a large cooler in the back and they hand it out. See, this is the favorite person at the skate park, dude. They're just like, hey, anybody want some Arizona iced tea? Everyone's like, ah, dude, it's him again. What a super cool person. Gotta love it, dude. Free promotion for the brand. These shark railings. That is actually pretty cool. I want to try to board slide it, but there's no run up to it is the problem. I don't know. People have probably done board slides with less run up than that. But see, it's kind of nice because you don't have to worry as much about if you slide out, like landing and uncomfortable things happening because it dips down to the ground so quickly. That'd be kind of like, it'd be interesting. Also, they have shark dimples or they're like smiling. I don't know, whichever. Cute. My beer being light struck. Wow, was your cup just filled from the heavens? This is God beer, the best beer ever created. Instead of water to wine, it's water to beer here in this bar, at least. That's pretty cool, actually. It might actually encourage me to drink beer if I was able to have it just filled into my cup from the heavens. I'd be like, I guess I'll try this, because normally not really into beer. I'm gonna be honest, not a fan. Beer, wine, no. Whenever I end up at a restaurant and they're like, oh, we serve beer and wine, we don't have a full liquor license, I'm like, oh, this is disappointing to me. Unless they have a Moscato or they also serve sake. Sake is good, and Moscato is basically grape juice. So that also works for me. But if it's just like regular beer and wine, I'm like, no, it just doesn't taste good. And I'm sorry. I've offended some people, but nah. I dropped my watch and the numbers fell off. That looks like something trendy that some watch manufacturer would do on purpose. God, that's what you've created here, is you should resell this. And you could probably make like 50 times the money that you paid for that, dude. You could sell it as like some kind of one-off wild fashion creation that was made by SS. Or did that also fall off? And it's like, oh, they only made one of these. It was this new concept, really revolutionary, kind of a new step in a different design direction. Then they canceled it, but I have the one. That'll be $30,000, which, you know, in the whole scheme of watches and stuff, watches can get way more expensive than $30,000 even. So someone who's a big collector would be like, oh, what a steal, and buy it, and then be fully disappointed when they learned that it literally just broke. The sidewalk was melted into glass by a fallen live wire. Wow. That's, okay, that's insane. It looks like roadkill right here, where I assume the wire actually made contact. Like it looks like the concrete itself was like demonetized. I don't know if I could say the word that I'm thinking, but wow. Bro, can you imagine if it does that to concrete? What happens if that falls on you? No, thank you. Oh my God, dude. Like, that's concrete. That doesn't even melt in fires unless it's really hot fires, which is like what happened here, basically. But bro, that's just insane. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's like a freaking fractal tree, glass, crazy. What the heck? I wish I could have seen this in action. Jeez. A single egg carton. This is the ultimate YouTube egg drop vessel. Okay, I've seen those YouTube egg drop videos trending pretty recently. So, you know, this is the ultimate one. You put the egg inside that one egg carton, dude. They engineered this, okay? A lot of time and money was spent developing the egg carton. So if you want to make your egg survive a fall from hundreds of feet, then this is what you need to do. I should do an egg drop video. Dropping eggs off of the Empire State Building definitely didn't get in trouble by police and building security. It went very well. It should be dropping eggs off Empire State Building. Gone wrong. No way. I can't imagine. And then I did the video, actually, though. It would be gone wrong because we'd get up there and then we'd never actually drop the egg off. Building security would be like, you can't do that. And then we'd be like, oh, and then we get turned away. And then I upload the video. Egg drop gone wrong. There wasn't actually an egg drop. Someone's probably done that. This sign prohibits smoking dogs from entering a bar's outdoor seating area. No smoking, no dogs, and absolutely no smoking dogs. Okay, well, yeah. I mean, this is a good lesson for every dog owner out there who just likes to give their dog a hit of the cigarette. Or for owners whose dogs just are constantly like, can you just give me a hit of that thing? Like, geez, dude, it's not like I'm young anymore. Just come on, dude. Just don't do that, okay? We know your dog like really desperately wants it, but please don't do that. Your dog doesn't know how unhealthy it is, so, okay? And I mean, if you can also not do it yourself, that's for the better too, because it's not particularly healthy. So just, yeah. Public service announcement. I ripped up my old phone case to discover it's made of a Macau beer mat. I wonder if there are just, if you get kind of off-brand products, packages, I wonder how many just have random weird recycled material inside of them. It's actually kind of cool, right? Because they are taking something that would have just gotten thrown away, ended up in a landfill, and now it's recycled and it's actually being used, and otherwise it would just probably be like a blank piece of whatever material that is. It wouldn't have the branding on it, but instead it's like we can actually recycle this and get it cheaper, and it'll still be the same quality product, same feel, same texture, same everything, we just upholster over it. It's cool. Makes you want to cut things open. I wonder if that's why the channel What's Inside is so popular, dude. Just cut things open, bro. I mean, everyone wants to see. I should just take my monitor, cut it open. Take my monitor, my speaker's monitor, cut it open. Take my desk, cut it open. Take my car, cut it in half. Take my house, cut it in half. Everything, just cut it in half. God, people would, imagine how many people would watch if I just cut my house in half. It'd be like such a heavily watched video. Would it pay for the damage to the house? Not sure, but worth every penny. Plant in our office is 4 stories tall. That poor plant is just like, man, I have nowhere to go but this tiny little corridor. I'm so claustrophobic and I can't stop growing. I wish I could have stopped growing like when I was 4 inches tall, and then it would have felt like I was in such a larger space, but now I'm just like, can you imagine just being like this your whole life? Nothing to look at except for staircase railing immediately around you. You move any bit to either side, you just hit it. In a past life, you must have been a really, really terrible criminal to get confined to a life in a cell just that big. Customer came in and let me take a picture of her hands that have 6 fingers on each. Bro, that almost like, I almost have to do a double take on that because it doesn't even look out of proportion. It looks normal. What the heck? The middle, is that the middle finger? What do you call your fingers then, actually? Is that an index finger? Is that the middle finger? Is that the middle finger? Is that the ring finger? Is that a pinky or is that a pinky? Or is that an index finger or a ring finger? Is that you have 2 middle fingers? Which finger is doubled? You have 2 pinkies, 2 rings, 2 middle or 2 index? I don't know. Which one? Also, yeah, dude, for typing, do you get like an advantage when you're typing? Oh my God. Actually though, oh my God, you could be a video game god. Think about that. You could have a finger on control and shift while still being able to cover WASD and spacebar. That would be amazing. Dude, you should play PC games competitively. You could crush the competition. Freaking extra keybind. Oh my God. I'm just thinking how amazing it would be like to have shift and control coverage at all times. That would be unbelievable. If you are not in esports, you've made a mistake somewhere along the way. I wonder if you'd be banned. Would you not be allowed to compete? Would you have to like have one of your fingers taped? Because they'd just be like, this is actually unfair. You can't do that. Fun fact, 6 fingers is actually a dominant trait in humans. It can be passed on if a parent exhibits a trait. That makes sense because you would be at an advantage having 6 fingers. It's an advantageous genetic trait that helps you. So yeah, I guess, oh my God. Bro, that's amazing. That's so amazing. It's so cool. This sculpture of kids swinging from a tree that's no longer there. It just looks like he's really strong. Just like, get away from, it's like a still frame in an anime. She also looks like she's crying. It's like, well, I didn't think my brother disliked me so much as to push me away like this. He's learning to like use the force or something. The pattern on my dog's chest looks like a cat mid-sneeze. I'm just thinking to myself, like, how can it actually look like that's a very specific set of details that need to go into a cat being mid-sneeze, but no, I see it. That's a very cute dog too, can I just say? What a cute boy, and also cat at the same time. No idea. No idea. He can't really chase his chest, huh? It's a difficult thing to do. Cute dog. This bar has an aquarium in it. It does have an aquarium in it. That's really cool, and also probably just a complete and utter pain to maintain. Oh no, actually though, I bet the glass like comes up. So maybe it's not so much. But can you just imagine if that's completely sealed and it doesn't have a way to, you know, come up, then you'd be like, how do I, you just have a bunch of debris kind of floating to the surface, even with a filtering system, because you can only have that at like one end or something. But that is really cool, dude. Yeah, if you had that at some kind of place that's like right on the beach, you know, serving some pina coladas on top of the fish aquarium bar, I'd go there for sure. I extracted me and my husband's brains from MRI images and he 3D printed them. Yeah. Wow, that's pretty cool. It looks like coral. It's almost as if there is coral that's called brain coral, and that's why it's called brain coral, is because they look kind of similar and stuff like that. That's nifty. Yeah, man, I could have my brain on my desk. God, that could be like a thing that you could sell. It's like, come in for an MRI. You get to kind of lay down in the really uncomfortable claustrophobic tube. And all you get is this nice little trinket that's 3D printed from the scan of your brain. I got an MRI and all I got was the stupid trinket from it. Didn't even get diagnosed with anything bad. They cleared me. And all I got was this. I guess you would hope that's all you get from it. You probably don't want things to be found. This detergent comes in a cardboard bottle. Wouldn't that kind of soak through? I don't know about you, but whenever I've like, you know, had anything with paper in it, it's not a particularly great storer of liquid. So I assume there's more to this than meets the eye. It says on their website that yes, there is a recyclable plastic liner inside. The package uses 90% recycled materials and the cardboard is compostable. Okay, so there's a plastic liner inside. I'm like, this is, I don't know that I want detergent leaking out all over the place in my cupboard. Yeah. Also, is detergent okay to touch? Or does that irritate your skin? I can't remember. Bleach irritates your skin. Don't touch bleach. That's not good for you. Definitely don't drink it, despite all the YouTube comments telling you the opposite. I don't recommend you do that. $10 gift certificate for parking overnight instead of drinking and driving. The Wismer House. We think you're awesome because you left your car here overnight, which means you made a smart and safe judgment call. We like the cut of your jib. Please redeem this gift ticket for $10 at your next visit. I'm going to tell you right now, there is no place in LA where this is going to happen. You're probably going to get towed. You're not going to get a $10 gift certificate. So, wow, wherever you're from, you got nice people around you. So don't move. Stay there. Great place to be. I mean, maybe you get lucky and you don't get towed here, but you're not getting rewarded for leaving your car anywhere overnight in LA. But good decision. I feel like this could potentially be abused. So you just probably live in a town full of really nice people who wouldn't abuse this and be like, I get to keep making $10 that I can use at the bar if I just keep storing my car there. Of course, I'm about to be +1 car and not be able to store at my house. So can I get paid to store my overflow at the Wismer house? If you guys, you know, hit me up, I'd be down. I'd appreciate that. I could make $300 a month storing a car there. Our refrigerator has revolving levels so you can reach everything easily. Is that a full size or mini refrigerator? I can't even tell. It just looks so bizarre, like something you'd find in a hotel. A Lazy Susan inside of a refrigerator. I've never actually had trouble reaching something I wanted inside the refrigerator, but maybe that's because I don't really have anything in my refrigerator other than protein shakes and water. So I'm probably an outlier. I'm coming to realize that my comment doesn't really necessarily apply to everyone. Maybe there is a thing about like having a hard time reaching things in the refrigerator. Did you, is this a new one? Or did you move in there and you're like, huh, that's cool. Mildly interesting, might like it. I guess I haven't seen a revolving refrigerator before, so that's cool. This is nice. Very convenient. It's like they took the best of the cupboard world, you know, with the corner Lazy Susan cupboard, and they're like, let's bring it into the fridge, and it's smart. Very intelligent decision making. You can also just mount your bowls on this center thing here. Just in case you have a bowl. There's a larger item that doesn't fit. See, that's the problem, is like, no, actually, no, you'd be able to fit things. I think most reasonably sized things. It wouldn't mess with like rectangular objects. Yeah, it's cool. Anyway, that's it for the last month of Mildly Interesting. If you've been mildly interested, make sure to like, subscribe if you're not already. Check out the music playing in the background. Link is in the outro and description over on the Mirror Music channel, and I'll see you next time.